just going to be going through my makeup bag tonight and seeing if there's anything I can take out or anything that needs a good clean. I've had this makeup bag for a long time. It's from Next. I've probably had it for about 10 years. I just stick it into the washing machine every now and then, and it always comes out fine. It's this really lovely sequin design. Is just a big pouch. There's no little zips or anything inside. The first thing that I have in here is this Babyliss and Harding hand cream. It is rose, poppy and vanilla scented. I like to keep hand cream in my makeup bag. Now, this makeup bag normally just sits in my top drawer, and I use it in the mornings and just keep it open like that. But if I do go out anywhere, I normally just zip it up and take it like that. I'm not someone who wears like a lot of makeup, so I don't have too many things in here, but we will go through anyway. I also have these cotton pads. And I use these because I do winged eyeliner, and of course I'm bound to mess it up, so I just take these and kind of wipe away any little mistakes. I use this Sorry, I don't actually know how to say it. I think it's Ramel. I have no idea, sorry. I've been using this since I was probably, not this specific one, but this branded one, since I was a teenager. And it is the Stay Matte Powder. As you can see, this one is starting to run out. And I find once it gets a little hole in it like this, it just starts to like crumble away. I use 003 Peach Glow. And I've bought a new one of these to replace this one when it inevitably crumbles to its death. Now I've also got this blue brush, a body, and this is the brush that I put that on with. It is probably not what it's meant to be used for at all, but I just make it up as I go along. I'm not sure even what type of brush this is. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put these brushes all to the side, and I'm going to wash them and then leave them to dry tomorrow, because we're meant to have some warmer weather. So while we're doing the brushes, I may as well get this big fluffy brush out. And I sort of use this for blusher sometimes, and also just for like blending stuff out if it needs to. And I'm pretty sure that this was from some sort of number 7. Oh yes, it does say. I'm not sure if you can read that, but it's very, very tiny. Number 7, like Christmas gift set. This one was obviously from the same gift set. Number 7. This is kind of like a little bit angled. Some kind of like angled brush for something specific, no doubt, but I just use it for blusher. Some on this cheek. For my blushers, I have this Ted Baker London. And this was, again, it was a Christmas gift set that I was given. And it had this sort of flower print here. And then this more sort of, well, for me, skin tone, but obviously not for everybody, peachy kind of colour here. And I use this one a lot. As you can see, I've gone to the pan there. This case is always filthy. I also then have this Body Shop swipe. This one is in the flavour dragon fruit. And it's also obviously the name of the colour, I suppose. Dragon fruit. And I use this as a lip balm. But I'm pretty sure it said on the website you can also use it as a blusher. I may be making that up altogether. I love the little peel. Instructions that the Body Shop has with their products, and then they just stick back down. It has just a twisty bottom. This is an advent calendar NYX product from a couple of years ago. I don't use my makeup quick enough for it to be used up before its expiry date. So I am using all of these very out of date, which is fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. Touch wood. My skin doesn't really break out from products like this. It's this really bright pink blush, and I use this one quite a lot as well, which is why obviously it's in here. Land of Lollies, Land of Lollies. I don't know if this is the name of the product, but it's a lollipop hop if it is. Kind of has this magnet close. Land of Lollies. I also then have in here somewhere, here's one, here's the other one. Two more of these products from the same advent calendar. I just like to keep these in here because they're very, very tiny, very tiny. This one is called Cookie Cutter, and this one is In Deep Trouble. This one is like a really dark, it's almost purple, I suppose, a dark purpley brown. And it has a lovely dig in it from My Sun. Classic. But I love this colour. And then this one is, again for me, it's kind of almost like a skin toned eyeshadow. So it works well for what I like to use it for. Them too. I then keep one of these little razors, shavers I suppose, in here. Down and up, down and up, down, 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 up, 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 down, up. I use this for around my eyebrows if I get desperate. I then just have this emergency hairband in here because everybody needs an emergency hairband. I think that's the Eyeliner logo. So this hairband must be from Eyeliner. I can see I also just have two little hairbands in here as well. Okay, another brush here. I have this spoolie. sometimes. Okay, what else have we got? I've got a couple of eyeliners here. Oh, I've just seen another brush. Just another little angled brush. This is by Spectrum B04. Okay, my eyeliners. I have a white eyeliner from Rimmel London, or however we're going to say it. And this is just a white eyeliner. I use this in my waterline. Not all the time, but you know, when I fancy it. I then have this Maybelline New York tattoo liner, and this is a gel pencil that is very, very blunt. And I use this for my eyeliner wings when I want them to be slightly more sort of smudgy. And this is definitely not what you're meant to use the lid for, but I sort of use the edge of the lid to draw the point. And hey, it works for me. I also then have this Maybelline New York tattoo liner ink pen, which I use this one more on the daily. Sorry, it's impossible for me to get the lid off of this quietly. It has this sort of little ball in it, I suppose, to keep it running smoothly. And obviously I just use this on the daily for my winged eyeliner. I'm saying on the daily, but by that I actually mean when I can be bothered. I also have this brow pencil, who I have no idea, it's by Maybelline New York again. Express Brown. And this is just a little tiny pencil with a sort of another silver spoolie on the end. Brush, 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 brush. And I have to use this because I have quite a big scar in my eyebrow. I suppose I don't have to use it, and most of the time I don't, but on occasion I use it to sort of fill in that scar, so I don't look like I have one of those, you know, what the cool kids do to their eyebrows. When I was younger, they would shave a line or two into their eyebrows. Well, I have a free one. I also then have this lip pencil from, oh god, the brand that I can't can't say, Romeo London. And this one is in, if I can find out where it says, Miss Mauve 215. I just tried to find one that was the closest to my natural lip colour. A little bit darker, a little bit darker. I then have two MAC lipsticks. I have this one here, which is in Mere, I believe Mere 608. Here's me trying to read it in the dark when I'm blind as a bat. I'm pretty sure this is quite a common MAC lipstick. That is a delicious bite that my son took out of this lipstick when he was younger. But he actually kind of bit it into the perfect lip shape. So I can't be mad. It's not beautiful, but it works. And then the other one is in hopefully something that I can read. Retro 820 retro. And this one is a little bit of a darker colour. Not a lot, but a little bit. I mean, they literally look the same in this light. But I promise, I probably put the whole lid on now. Promise that it is a little bit darker. Okay, I also keep this glass nail file in here because I hate having rough nails. And these glass ones last a lot longer than the little cardboard ones. And I also have here my concealer in 010 Fair. Just go under the eyes or on any blemishes. I don't wear foundation or anything like that. And when I do my skincare in the morning, I wash my face obviously, and I always put on SPF and moisturiser. So I don't have any of that in here because I keep that in our bathroom. Kind of has this security tag tape on it. Very beautiful. And then last but not least, I believe, are these three rollerball perfume roll-on fragrance to say it properly. But they are just 3 different little rollerball. Some on your neck. Rollerball fragrances. This one is, where are the names? I can't see, sorry. Oh, okay, this one is called New England Fall. Oh my god, I can never undo these. There we go. And this one is actually very woodsy, which makes sense with the name. And I just keep these in here because they're small, so I don't have to sort of carry any of my big perfumes with me if I go anywhere. Now, I must say these aren't my favourite scents, but just for the handiness, they're worth it. This one kind of smells like sweets, and it is called Santoroni Summer, I believe. It says that these were made in the UK. This was a little 3 set that I was given by my partner. He won them actually. This one's my favourite one, and this one is Scandinavian Spring. Sniff. What one's your favourite? So that is everything that I keep in my makeup bag. I'm just going to put everything back in now. Apart from the brushes, which I'm going to wash. Wait, get out. Which I'm going to wash before I put them back in. So what I was trying to say before that one. Oh, hang on. Don't want to lose you. What I was trying to say before that other one has snuck in. Sneaky. Thank you for looking through my makeup bag with me tonight, and I'll see you next time. Hi, I haven't actually gone. I came back to add that this is the mascara I use. It escaped my makeup bag and was in our bathroom when I went to wash my brushes. I saw it lying there. I went, oh no, you have betrayed me. You should be in my makeup bag. I just use this Benefit Bad Girl Bang. It is my favourite one, and I asked for it for my birthday, which luckily is in June, and Christmas, so every 6 months I get a new one. Roughly, I don't always get it, but when I don't get it, I just buy a new one. This I do go through a lot because I do put this on pretty much every day. can now go where it belongs in the makeup bag. Thanks again. I'm actually going now.